Chile and Argentina, two South American countries, boast breathtaking and majestic natural landscapes where mountains, lakes, and glaciers blend to create unforgettable experiences. From Chile's Lake District, with the clear Llanquihue Lake and the magnificent Osorno volcano, to Chiloé Island, where traditional wooden houses and indigenous cultural heritage are preserved. Every step here unveils a vibrant and distinctly South American natural scene. From the Carretera Austral, stretching through the Cojumo Valley and the stunning marble caves, to Torres del Paine National Park, with its sharp peaks and turquoise glacial lakes, visitors can immerse themselves in magnificent nature, enjoying an unforgettable sense of adventure among forests, mountains, and glaciers. Chile and Argentina are not just destinations, but journeys to explore unique natural wonders, where you can touch glaciers, hear waterfalls, and immerse yourself in South America's wild and majestic beauty. Every experience here is a fresh and enchanting story. Chiloé Island, with an area of more than 3,200 square miles, is the largest island in its archipelago, hosting a diverse ecosystem with many endemic plant and animal species. It stands out with its traditional stilt houses, palafitos, which have existed for hundreds of years and can withstand strong tidal fluctuations. The island is also notable for over 150 wooden churches built between the 16th and 19th centuries. 16 of these have been recognized by UNESCO as World Heritage Sites for their cultural value and unique construction techniques. The region's wet temperate climate favors the growth of cloud forests and temperate rainforests, supporting a rich biodiversity. The surrounding seawater contains many rare seafood species, playing a vital role in the local community's life and economy, while also attracting sustainable fishing activities. The Petrohue River stands out with its characteristic basalt waterfalls, creating a unique landscape with a rare emerald green water flow. This river originates from Lake Llanquihue, where the water is naturally filtered through volcanic rock layers, maintaining high purity. The cold water environment of the Petrohue River is an ideal habitat for many fish species, including imported salmon that have been successfully farmed. It is also an attractive spot for adventure activities like whitewater kayaking and waterfall climbing, as the waterfalls have suitable height and slope. The Petagonia River attracts not only nature lovers, but also scientists and tourists who enjoy exploration, offering a unique and challenging experience. Carretera Austral, the road cutting through the wilds of Patagonia, is one of the most unusual and captivating routes on the planet. Stretching over 770 miles, it connects less than 1% of Chile's population, scattered across mountains, glaciers, and ancient forests. This is not just a highway, it's a journey linking isolated lands to the rest of the world. Unlike modern highways, over 70% of Carretera Austral is unpaved gravel road. That raw texture gives drivers the sensation of touching nature, awakening the most primal instinct for adventure. Marble Caves. A marble cave system located in the Aisen region is one of the rare natural wonders in the world. Over more than 6,000 years, melting ice water has deeply carved into pure rock, creating a winding cave system that looks like it was sculpted by hand. The most remarkable feature of the marble caves is the purity of the stone. Sunlight reflecting off the lake's surface onto the cave walls makes the caves gently glow from within. The colors change throughout the day and across seasons, creating a never-repeating scene. The marble here is a rare banded type formed from ancient marine sediments combined with pressure and geological time spanning millions of years. Since 1994, the site has been recognized by Chile as a nature sanctuary, holding long-term conservation, research, and admiration value. Lago General Carrera, located in the Patagonia region and shared between Argentina and Chile, is the second largest lake in South America, with an area of approximately 1,800 square kilometers. With such an impressive size, the lake offers a vast space that attracts those who love pristine and majestic nature. The lake was formed by glacial activity during the last ice age, resulting in clear and cold water that provides ideal conditions for endemic fish species to thrive. The lake's surface lies at about 2,500 feet above sea level, directly influencing the surrounding climate and ecosystem. The Baker River, located in the Aisen region of Chile, is the largest and longest river in the area, with its characteristic jade-green water. The river's majesty and power not only create impressive natural landscapes, but also play an important role in the Patagonia ecosystem. The river originates from Lake General Carrera, flowing through narrow valleys and stunning waterfalls before emptying into the Pacific Ocean. It is home to many salmon and native fish species, attracting numerous fishing enthusiasts and nature explorers. A distinctive feature of the Baker River is its glacial meltwater from the Andes Mountains, carrying a large amount of sediment that enriches the landscapes along its banks. Moreover, the river provides valuable fresh water for the communities living along its shores, contributing significantly to agriculture and livestock farming. Not only ecologically valuable, the Baker River is also harnessed for hydroelectric power, supplying essential electricity to southern Chile and supporting local economic development. Caleta Tortel, a small town located in the Aysén region of Chile, stands out with its extensive wooden walkway system that replaces traditional roads. Residents and visitors primarily move around using these wooden walkways and boats along the natural canals surrounding the town, creating a unique and rare experience. The town lies along the coastline, surrounded by temperate rainforests and majestic mountains. The natural landscape blends harmoniously with the simple lifestyle of the locals, making Caleta Tortel an attractive destination for those seeking peace and closeness to nature. Traditional fishing is an important livelihood for the residents and contributes to the town's unique cultural identity. The combination of distinctive wooden architecture and untouched scenery attracts many tourists. Caleta Tortel is also a gateway to explore the wild Aysén region, with adventure activities like kayaking and trekking, meeting the needs of those who love adventure and nature exploration. Torres del Paine National Park covers nearly 730,000 hectares. It is home to majestic granite peaks formed millions of years ago through tectonic activity. The unique granite towers, especially the three Torres peaks, create a distinctive symbol that deeply impresses visitors. The park's diverse ecosystem includes Patagonia grasslands, temperate forests, and massive glaciers. It provides habitat for rare animals such as guanacos, pumas, and condors, adding significant biological value to the area. The park's lakes have a characteristic blue color, formed from pure glacier meltwater mixed with minerals. This combination creates stunning and captivating natural scenery. Torres del Paine also plays an important role in climate change research, as its glaciers are gradually shrinking. Data from this region helps scientists better understand the global impacts of climate change. Nestled in the wild region of Patagonia, El Chalten is known as the trekking capital of Argentina. This small mountain village sits within Los Glaciares National Park, standing out for its raw natural beauty and countless hiking trails that attract nature lovers from around the world. The landscape here is not only stunning, but also geologically significant. Beneath your feet lies ancient granite rock, over 100 million years old, capturing the shifts of continental plates since the Cretaceous period. A living, open-air, natural museum. Walking through the village, visitors are charmed by wooden chalet-style houses, cozy local eateries, and craft shops, creating a warm, welcoming atmosphere right in the middle of rugged nature. A highlight of the area is its turquoise rivers and lakes, tinted by fine glacial flour, rock particles ground down by moving ice, reflecting light in a way that creates a surreal, natural color. The trekking routes range from short, easy walks to challenging backcountry trails, making El Chalten the perfect destination for all skill levels of outdoor adventurers. Hidden in the wild Patagonia region, Laguna de los Tres is one of the most impressive trekking spots in Argentina. The lake is perfectly positioned to admire the entire Fitz Roy range, with granite rocks soaring into the sky, creating a magnificent natural backdrop that makes every step worthwhile. The journey starts from El Chalten, passing through forests, crossing streams, and climbing slopes. The total distance is about 24 kilometers, taking 8 to 9 hours for a round trip. This route demands physical strength and patience, but the reward is always worth it. The nature along the way constantly changes, from lenga and nere forests to open mountain meadows and colorful alpine vegetation. If lucky, travelers may spot condors soaring in the blue sky or guanacos hiding among the slopes. After the final steep climb, the lake appears like a serene turquoise gem reflecting Fitz Roy's peak, a moment that leaves every nature lover in awe. El Calafate opens before you a majestic icy landscape, where the towering Perito Moreno glaciers stand pure white beneath a deep blue sky. Sunlight filters through cracks in the ice, creating sparkling beams like crystals, making the space feel alive and magical. The cool air seeps into every breath, combined with the gentle sunlight that changes the scenery's hues with every step. Warm summers bring bright clarity, while winters bring silence and chill, allowing you to deeply feel the vastness of nature. On the calm lake surface, boats glide smoothly, bringing you closer to massive ice blocks, where the cracking and crashing sounds echo, the natural symphony of moving glaciers. Around you, vegetation and animals adapted to the cold blend with the vast sky, creating a complete natural world that captivates every visitor. Spiegazzini Glacier is a natural masterpiece with towering ice walls reaching 130 meters high, making the scenery here majestic and unique. The impressive height of the glacier amazes every visitor who steps foot, witnessing its grandeur. The glacier continuously moves at a speed of several meters per day, reflecting the natural dynamics of the ice. Additionally, the year-round temperature remains very low, helping to preserve the solid ice structure despite global climate changes. The ice thickness at Spiegazzini can reach hundreds of meters, preserving thousands of years of climate history within its layers. This is a precious natural treasure that provides important data for scientific research. Visitors can join boat tours to witness firsthand massive ice blocks breaking off and falling into the water, creating loud sounds and spectacular scenes, offering an unforgettable experience. Los Glaciares National Park, located in Santa Cruz Province, is a precious gem in the vast Patagonia region of Argentina. It brings together massive glaciers and towering mountain ranges, creating a majestic natural landscape that astonishes every visitor who sets foot here. Recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site, Los Glaciares stands out with gigantic icebergs such as the Perito Moreno Glacier, which rises over 70 meters, constantly cracking with powerful sounds, offering visitors a vivid and breathtaking natural experience. This land also boasts a diverse ecosystem, from lush lenga forests to expansive highland grasslands, along with endemic wildlife like Andean condors and strong guanacos, making every step feel like a journey into the original wild world. Not only a destination for nature lovers, Los Glaciares is a living symbol of the grandeur and purity of Patagonia, inviting adventurous souls to explore and reconnect with the roots of creation. Lago Argentino, the largest freshwater lake in Argentina, stretches across the wild lands of Santa Cruz province. With its vast area, the lake is an unmissable destination for those craving to explore magnificent nature. The crystal-clear blue of the lake comes from the melting glaciers surrounding it, creating a captivating scene with lone icebergs floating on the shimmering water. The scenery here is like a vivid painting, blending water, ice, and majestic mountains. Around Lago Argentino lies a diverse ecosystem, from rustling lenga forests to vast grasslands, where wildlife such as Andean condors and native trout find ideal refuge. More than just an attractive tourist spot, the lake plays a crucial role in maintaining the water supply and ecological balance of the Patagonia region, helping preserve the natural wild beauty. The perfect combination of stunning nature and ecological value makes Lago Argentino an indispensable symbol, capturing the gaze and hearts of nature lovers worldwide. Bariloche nestles beside the crystal-clear waters of Lake Nahuel Huapi, unveiling a world where mountains and water meet in the majestic Andes. Thanks to this unique location, it's often called the gateway to Patagonia, Argentina's wild and captivating region. Each winter, Bariloche dons a sparkling white coat with Cerro Catedral, the largest ski resort in South America. With its diverse slopes and modern facilities, it's a dream come true for anyone who loves outdoor adventures in the snow. But beyond the stunning scenery, Bariloche is also a sweet escape. Known as Argentina's national chocolate capital, quaint little shops filled with handcrafted chocolate make the town smell like a fairy tale. and it's hard to forget the feeling of strolling along cobblestone streets, surrounded by charming wooden buildings and alpine-style stonework, a European village tucked into the heart of South America. Mount Tronador, located in Rio Negro Province, Argentina, is a prominent peak rising over 11,400 feet in the Andes Range. It stands as the highest summit in the area, showcasing a majestic presence with sheer cliffs and snow-capped peaks all year round. What makes Tronador unique is the presence of 7 glaciers that stretch from its summit down to the valleys. Notably, the Ventisquero Negro, known for its rare black ice, creating a one-of-a-kind natural spectacle. The hiking trails wind through lush Lenga forests and glacial lakes, offering a challenging yet picturesque journey. The sound of ice carving echoes like thunder, adding a mysterious and captivating atmosphere. The cold climate and rich ecosystems surrounding the mountain provide ideal conditions for preserving its pristine beauty and vitality. Every step taken here immerses visitors deeply into the grandeur of nature. The Valdés Peninsula, located in Chubut Province, Argentina, is a natural masterpiece with vast and diverse landscapes. Smooth stretches of white sand shine under the blazing sun, blending with the deep blue of the vast ocean, creating a natural scene, both serene and majestic. On the steep cliffs, the sea wind blows fiercely, carrying the salty scent and the endless sound of crashing waves. Marshes and small ponds scatter around like shimmering jewels amid the wild scenery. The light changes with each moment, sometimes piercing through thick clouds to create mysterious shadows, other times illuminating the vast sky. The air here carries purity and coolness, making one feel the powerful vitality of nature. The vast scenery of the Valdés Peninsula not only astonishes with its beauty, but also urges exploration of every small corner of this fascinating land. Los Alerces National Park, located in Chubut Province, Argentina, is home to ancient Alerce trees that are thousands of years old, considered among the oldest trees in the world. These giant trunks create a majestic primeval forest, giving visitors the feeling of stepping into another era. The scenery here features crystal-clear lakes, gently winding rivers, and cascading white waterfalls. The harmonious combination of mountains and water lets every step visitors take feel peaceful and reveals the pure beauty of nature. Furthermore, Los Alerces is an ideal destination for outdoor enthusiasts who enjoy hiking, kayaking, or mountain climbing, opening up opportunities to explore untouched and serene natural landscapes. Tierra del Fuego, an archipelago located at the southernmost tip of South America in the Tierra del Fuego province of Argentina, is known as the end of the world, with its cold climate and pristine, majestic nature. Snow-covered mountain ranges stretch continuously, dotted with crystal-clear lakes reflecting the deep blue sky, creating a peaceful yet powerful scenery. This place boasts a diverse ecosystem with many endemic species like penguins waddling along the coast, red foxes roaming in the forests, and seals swimming leisurely in the cold waters. It is a paradise for those who love to explore and appreciate untouched nature. Especially its strategic location at the meeting point of the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans gives Tierra del Fuego a unique charm, making every travel journey here impressive and unforgettable. Located at the southern tip of Argentina, Tierra del Fuego National Park is the only place in the country where dense forests, mountains, glaciers, and ocean converge in one vibrant space. The nature here is not only pristine, but also carries a rare combination of landscapes characteristic of Antarctica and South America. The park sits on the Scotia tectonic plate, a geological zone quietly shifting between two continents. This movement creates a multi-layered landscape, making every step of visitors feel like a journey through the ancient history of the Earth. Although the climate is cold and humid year-round, more than 200 native plant species thrive without a distinct summer. This is a vivid example of the extraordinary adaptability of the subantarctic ecosystem. Beavers, a species introduced from Canada, have now occupied many wetlands in the park, causing significant hydrological changes and becoming a closely monitored ecological phenomenon. Lanín National Park is located in Neuquén Province, Argentina, featuring the Lanín volcano standing at 3,776 meters tall. This volcano has an almost perfect conical shape and remains active, creating an impressive natural landmark amid the Patagonian mountains. The park is covered by pristine Patagonian forests with ancient Araucaria trees and many other native species, forming a rich and lush ecosystem throughout the year. Clear lakes and small glaciers from melting snow play an important role in sustaining life in this area. Lanín is also home to many wild animals such as guanacos and Patagonian foxes, creatures well adapted to the harsh climate and rugged terrain. Additionally, the park conserves many rare plants found only in the Patagonia region, contributing significantly to biodiversity and ecological research. With its unique landscapes and diverse ecosystem, Lanín National Park is truly a must-visit destination for nature lovers and explorers. Pumalín is a vast national park in the Los Lagos region, renowned for its primeval temperate rainforests and colossal Alerces trees that have lived for thousands of years. Inside the park, the landscape stretches from pristine coastline to ice-covered volcanoes. Waterfalls cascade down the mountainsides, crystal-clear glacial lakes glisten, and dense forests create a thriving ecosystem rarely found elsewhere. Pumalín is not only a sanctuary for many endemic species of flora and fauna, but it also offers visitors the chance to experience nature through its trail system, campgrounds, and forest trekking routes. It is also a vital destination for research on climate and biodiversity. The existence of the park is closely linked to Douglas Tompkins, the conservationist who donated much of the land to establish this protected area. Thanks to his vision, Pumalín is both a landscape treasure and a global symbol of nature preservation. Amid the vast wilderness of Aysén, Patagonia National Park is one of Chile's youngest yet most striking reserves. Established in 2018 through a private conservation initiative, the landscape stretches from windswept grasslands and crystal-clear lakes to snow-covered mountains that remain white year-round. The contrast between arid plains and lush valleys creates a multicolored panorama that changes with every perspective. The wildlife is equally rich. Guanacos run in herds across the plains, Andean condors soar overhead, and sometimes the elusive puma can be glimpsed deep in the forest. The park has become a safe haven for many species once threatened. The most captivating highlight is the Carretera Austral, which runs through the park, offering a spectacular journey with countless trekking spots, waterfalls, and glacial lakes. Standing on this road, visitors feel the vibrant energy of Patagonia, a land both wild and irresistibly alluring. Located in the remote region of Patagonia, Fiordo Última Esperanza is one of the most striking natural wonders of Magallanes, Chile. The fjord stretches between snow-capped mountain ranges and towering cliffs where waterfalls plunge down and deep green primeval forests are reflected on the water's surface. The scenery shifts with every moment of light, offering visitors a sense of grandeur and enchantment. From the town of Puerto Natales, travelers can embark on boat trips to explore the fjord. The journey often leads to the Balmaceda and Serrano glaciers, where massive blue ice descends directly into the sea, creating a spectacular and rare sight. Beyond its natural beauty, the fjord is home to sea lions, dolphins, and many species of seabirds. It is the harmony of ice, mountains, sea, and wildlife that makes Fiordo Ultima Esperanza a unique destination, offering a profound experience of Patagonia's pristine beauty. Located on the eastern shore of Tierra del Fuego, Bahia Lomas is one of the most important wetlands in South America. Bahia Lomas spans thousands of acres of tidal flats, where the retreating tide exposes mud and sand, creating a unique habitat for many species. The landscape exudes a wild, cold, yet captivating beauty, characteristic of the southernmost region of Chile. The most remarkable feature of Bahia Lomas is its role as an international stopover for migratory birds. Tens of thousands of Hudsonian godwits, along with many other seabirds, gather here during their long journey from North America to Antarctica. Today, Bahia Lomas is strictly protected as a Ramsar site, while also providing opportunities for scientists and visitors to observe birds. With its blend of ecological value and majestic landscapes, it has become a unique destination for those passionate about the wild nature of the polar regions. Amid the Andes of Patagonia, the Ruta de los Siete Lagos, Road of the Seven Lakes, is one of the most beautiful driving routes in Argentina. Stretching nearly 110 kilometers, it connects the town of San Martín de los Andes with Villa La Angostura, revealing some of the most spectacular natural scenery in South America. Along the way, travelers can admire 7 main lakes: Lácar, Machónico, Faulkner, Villarino, Escondido, Correntoso, and Espejo, each with its own distinct shade of blue-green, reflecting mountains, dense forests, and the clear sky of the highlands. Beyond the lakes, the route passes through coniferous forests, hidden waterfalls, and wide green valleys. It is a paradise for those who love trekking, cycling, camping, or simply stopping to take in the view and breathe the pure air. Special stops, such as the Villananco Waterfall or the Espejo Chico Lake, allow visitors to come even closer to nature. These moments make the Ruta de los Siete Lagos not just a road, but a colorful journey of discovery through Patagonia. Lying on the shore of Lake Lacar, San Martín de los Andes is one of the most charming mountain towns in the province of Neuquén. Surrounded by the Andes and the Lanín National Park, it blends majestic natural beauty with a peaceful and warm atmosphere. The town was built with traditional wooden architecture, featuring small, cozy houses, bright flowered balconies, and cobblestone streets. In the distance, the snow-covered mountain reflects on the deep blue lake, creating a stunning picture that changes with each season. San Martín de los Andes is also the gateway to the legendary Ruta de los Siete Lagos and is renowned for outdoor activities: trekking, cycling, boating, winter skiing, or simply relaxing by the lakeshore. More than just a tourist destination, it also serves as a cultural hub of the region, with festivals, distinctive cuisine, and the hospitality of the Patagonian people. This is what makes San Martín de los Andes not only beautiful to look at, but warm to experience and cherish. Peninsula Mitre is considered the most mysterious wilderness of Argentina. Remote and rarely visited, this peninsula is covered with moss forests, wetlands, and windswept shores, evoking the feeling of being at the very end of the world. Nature here is both harsh and overwhelming. Ocean waves crash against cliffs, vast peat fields stretch out, while the often grey, heavy sky creates a dramatic, untamed atmosphere. Wildlife such as seals, fur seals, and seabirds inhabit the coastline, emphasizing its rare, pristine character. Today, the peninsula is a vast nature reserve, protected to preserve its fragile ecosystem. With its fierce beauty and legendary tales, Peninsula Mitre has become a destination for adventurous travelers seeking experiences at the final frontier of South America. Estancia Cristina is one of the most famous and isolated estancias, ranches, in Patagonia. Founded in 1914 by an English immigrant family, it preserves the history of pioneering the land while offering a unique travel experience. The journey to Estancia Cristina is an adventure in itself. Visitors must cross Lake Argentino by boat, gliding past shimmering icebergs, before reaching the land surrounded by snowy mountains and vast valleys. The ranch still maintains its rustic charm with wooden houses, wide grasslands, and the pristine atmosphere of Patagonia. Visitors can learn about the lives of early settlers through the family's small museum, which exhibits artifacts and historical stories. From Estancia Cristina, famous trekking tours lead to the Uppsala Glacier and the Mirador Uppsala, offering breathtaking views of glaciers, glacial lakes, and majestic mountains. It is this blend of human heritage and natural landscape that makes the place a rare gem of Santa Cruz. Located in Los Glaciares National Park, Uppsala Glacier is one of the largest glaciers in South America, stretching more than 50 kilometers across the icy lands of Santa Cruz province. Its name comes from Uppsala University in Sweden, which studied the area in the early 20th century. The scenery here is overwhelming, with a massive turquoise ice body rising dozens of meters high, glowing under the sunlight. Surrounding it are snow-covered mountains and Lake Argentino, where countless icebergs carve from the glacier, floating silently like natural sculptures. To reach Uppsala, visitors usually travel by boat across the lake, passing through vast iceberg fields. This journey feels like entering another world, where ice and water merge in an immense, frozen space. Additionally, from Estancia Cristina, trekking tours lead to the Uppsala viewpoint, a spectacular observation point overlooking the glacier. It is not only a scenic spot, but also a place to witness the majestic power and fragile beauty of one of Patagonia's greatest natural wonders. Stretching over 60 kilometers of Atlantic coastline, Monte León National Park is the first national park in the Patagonian region of Santa Cruz. Established in 2004, it protects a rare coastal ecosystem and offers a different perspective from Argentina's familiar icy mountains. The park's landscape impresses with towering sea cliffs, vast golden beaches, and the endless expanse of Patagonian steppe. Ocean waves crash against the shore, blending with the strong winds of the region, creating a wild and majestic atmosphere. Monte León is also a paradise for wildlife. Thousands of Magellanic penguins nest along the coast. Sea lions bask in the sun on rocky shores, while seabirds soar across the blue sky. A unique feature of the park is Monte León Island, just offshore, which gave the park its name. This white limestone island stands out in the sea, home to countless seabirds, and once a landmark for sailors navigating the Patagonian coast. Cabo Vírgenes is one of the southernmost points of the South American continent. This location has long been considered the gateway to the Strait of Magellan, a place marked by the footsteps of many 16th century explorers. The landscape of Cabo Vírgenes carries the essence of Patagonia. Windswept steppe, cliffs facing the Atlantic Ocean, and a vast sky often covered with grey clouds. The space is both majestic and harsh, giving the feeling of standing at the very edge of the world. The most striking feature of Cabo Vírgenes is the colony of Magellanic penguins, with hundreds of thousands nesting along the coast. During the breeding season, the entire area comes alive with the calls of chicks and the sight of penguin crowds stretching all the way to the horizon. In addition, Cabo Vírgenes has a historic lighthouse built in 1904, still standing strong against the sea winds to guide ships through the Strait of Magellan. This structure has become a symbol of the region, recalling maritime history while adding a landmark to the wild scenery of Argentina's southernmost tip. In the heart of majestic Patagonia, Lago Viedma is one of the largest glacial lakes in Santa Cruz province. Formed by thousands of years of glaciation, the lake is named after the Spanish explorer Antonio de Viedma, who set foot in the region in the 18th century. Its vast surface shimmers with turquoise waters, sometimes turning grey depending on the light and weather. Surrounding it are towering mountains, including the snow-covered Andes, creating a scene both grand and serene. Lago Viedma is also closely tied to the Viedma Glacier, one of the major branches of the southern Patagonian ice field. Here, massive icebergs frequently carve and drift across the lake like natural works of art. The area around the lake is also a starting point for many famous trekking routes, especially the trail leading to El Chaltén, the climbing capital of Argentina. Thanks to this, Lago Viedma is not only a glacial wonder, but also a gateway to adventures at the very heart of Patagonia. Hidden along the border Between Argentina and Chile, Paso Robayos is one of the most untouched mountain passes in the Andes within Santa Cruz province. Little known to visitors, it conveys the solitude and authenticity of Patagonia in its purest form. The scenery of Paso Robayos changes constantly. Dry steppe stretches into the distance, interspersed with green valleys, winding rivers, and snowy peaks in the background. The sky is crystal clear, the wind blows endlessly, and every step feels filled with freedom. This is also home to many emblematic animals, such as guanacos, ñandús, South American ostriches, and the mighty Andean condor. Encountering them along the way feels like an unexpected reward for those who venture into this remote land. A unique highlight of Paso Robayos is the Carretera Austral trail from the Chilean side, which connects through here to form one of the most beautiful cross-border routes in Patagonia. For explorers, Paso Robayos is truly a gateway into a wild and challenging Patagonia.